video and go through the woods. Once the cows are done up on this chunk down here, I'm gonna go through my woods, and on the other side of my woods is my home farm. And hopefully someday we can buy all this land, but we'll see how it goes. See how the timing works out with the landowner. Yeah, this stuff, this whole bottom piece before I started grazing, he hadn't brush hogged it in probably 3 years, so it's been about a year. And I mean, grass is starting, or this is our second year, so, but the grass is starting to come back into it. This, I'm not kidding you, this was like brush 2 years ago when I first started, so you can see stuff green. It's funny though, down here on the bottom is where the animals, because they were sitting in the shade during the summer, because this way is south, so the south, this has a little bit of shade, and the animals just impacted this whole bottom corner. And you can see, I mean, the harder the cow hooves trampled this stuff in there and manured all over it because it was in the shade and they're sitting there in the shade, there's way more grass down here than there is in that. So it's interesting how you can use animal impact to kind of change the fertility. Some wood I gotta cut up, burn for, we got an outdoor wood boiler. So I'll be getting that here pretty soon. When I can. It's been a wet fall. Wet summer really too. So the cows will walk them right down through this trail. I'll set up fence posts, you know, not even fence posts, I'll just string the wire. I'll do a video on it when we do it, probably in like 6 days or something. And then just walk them right through the woods. And then I got another 32 acres or so that's pasture down here. And this down here is my home farm. So I actually have a good 4-strand fence on the going around the whole thing. So it's a little bit easier. A little bit easier than not having a perimeter fence, like up on that land that we were just on with the cows. I don't have a perimeter fence. See, I didn't lop off these posts, but it is a 4-strand fence that goes all around the property. And this has had quite a bit of rest this summer. So this is probably the better sections of it. Unfortunately, this is the bummer, is I've kind of made a trail, and I'm going to have to unroll some hay on that this winter, and hopefully the cows can lay down some manure, because it's just been so wet. And I was taking a different trail every day I'd come up, but we go and check the cows twice a day, so you're running over this 4 times, and it's like I was running over everything on this whole section to get back to the house. So I haven't thought of a solution. I mean, some days on my way home from work, I'll walk down from above. But I mean, they're only up there for another 6 days, so this is as bad as the trail's going to get. And then I'm hoping to, like I said, just unroll hay on this winter, and that's going to lay down a lot of seed, and that's going to lay down, you know, get the organic compounds going again, and hopefully loosen this soil back up, because this is super compacted now. But yep, so this is where we're grazing next. And then, like I said, I got about 38 days of paddocks until they got to start going back around on top of stuff they've already grazed. And when I start doing that, I'll start introducing some hay to them. And then we'll just gauge that, how much they need, if it's a half a round bale a day, or in the dead of winter, having 15 animals, it's probably going to be a bale a day. We're pretty close to a bale a day anyways. And then obviously the water's a whole different ordeal in the wintertime too, because you got to haul them out a little bit at a time every single day. So you got to haul them out 100 gallons a day, and then you got to break ice in the morning. So the chores change up a little bit in the wintertime, but alrighty, I'm gonna head on out of here.